Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I wanted to come down here and talk about the latest Real Housewives of Atlanta news. This is hot and fresh off of the Atlanta press, okay? Well, actually, it's according to the Neighborhood Talk. Now, it says TNHT exclusive Porsha Williams, or as I like to call her, Peach Juice, and Kenya Moore to return for season 16 of Real Housewives of Atlanta, RHOA. Now, when I first saw this, I wasn't shocked, but I was shocked because of the person, the blog reporting this tea. It's no shade to the Neighborhood Talk. It's one of my favorite blogs, but I've never known the Neighborhood Talk to have exclusives when it comes to really any of the housewives. You know what I'm saying? And because Kenya has already let us know that if she's going to go to anybody first to tell them any type of tea, it's going to be B. Scott. Shout out to B. Scott. All right. But everybody's talking about it. So let's get into it. So, neighbors, there's been a lot of chatter about which ladies will be returning for season 16 of Bravo's Real Housewives of Atlanta. Well, we can confirm that two OGs will be a part of the cast. We spoke exclusively with close sources. Who them sources, girl? To the Peaches, who confirmed that Porsha Williams and Kenya Moore are locked in for season 16. Now, we haven't seen Porsha since she left the franchise after season 13, shortly after she announced she was engaged to her now husband, Simon Guobadia. Is that how you pronounce his last name? Many viewers felt that Porsha was running from the smoke after many speculated she had stolen Simon from her former acquaintance, Fallon. So it'll be interesting to see Porsha's new family dynamic play out on camera with the other ladies. Candy Burrs revealed that she wouldn't be returning to the franchise for season 16. Perhaps the door could be open for Phaedra too. I want all y'all to let Phaedra go. This is not just for the Neighborhood Talk. This is for anybody who keep asking or wanting or wondering if Phaedra is going to return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Phaedra is on Married to Medicine, girl. And everybody knows that Phaedra is flopping on Married to Medicine. She's not bringing anything new or interesting to the show. I think what it was this entire time, people were not really interested in Phaedra per se. They wanted to know what happened after the whole Phaedra Porsha Candy mess, right? Now that Candy is no longer on Real Housewives of Atlanta, there's really no need to bring Phaedra back because that's what people wanted to see. I always understood why Candy didn't want to film with Phaedra. Would you want to film with Phaedra? Someone who accused you and your husband of what they accused Candy and Todd of? You know what I'm saying? But then on the messy side of me also wish they I wanted to see it. I wanted to see the interaction between them. But anyways, we'll never get that story. That door is closed. Um I was just at my best friend's house earlier and we were having a conversation and I was telling him that I think Porsha is coming back and he told me no. He was like, Porsha not coming back. She living her best life. Like, why would she come back? I said because she misses being a housewife. I think now since Candy is gone, it's freed up some of the church's money, right? So if Porsha did want a few extra dollars, which I'm sure she does, they now kind of have it, right? I don't know how much Candy was getting paid, but again, I'm sure it freed up some of the money. So if Porsha want an extra 500,000, then maybe we can swing something her way. This is what I'm gonna say, and I think this is a fair critique of what I'm about to say. The Porsha stands ain't gonna like it, but just step out of you being a stan and listen to what I'm about to say. I think that if Porsha returns, it would be weird. Who is this? It would be weird for Porsha to return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta with a new husband, stepchildren, and no one asks questions about her marriage. It wouldn't be any different than any new woman joining the show and them asking her, oh, well, how did you meet your husband? Oh, what did you meet your husband? You see what I'm saying? So Porsha, there's no way that Porsha can be a part of a show like The Real Housewives of Atlanta and then return to the show, leaving a single woman, coming back married with stepkids, and girl, the girls not want to know, oh girl, where you meet your husband? Hello? Girl, where you meet him at? Oh. How did you meet him? Oh, when did you start dating? I think those are appropriate, fair questions. Now the thing is, who's gonna ask those questions? Right? Could it be Kenya? I don't think Kenya wants to do the whole dance with Porsha anymore. I think those days for Kenya are gone. Now I don't know what Porsha gonna be on. Porsha gonna flip flop when it comes to Kenya. But I don't think that Kenya wants to do that song and dance anymore with Porsha. If Marlo comes back, which Marlo is a little too bangy, like, oh, girl, I don't mind. Like, I don't mind ghetto fish, but like, girl, we all got a little ghetto. We all got a little bangy in us. But like, Marlo is ghetto, ghetto, ghetto. Like, ghetto, like you'll get on TV talking about a bitch pussy is whack. Like, who say stuff like that? Like, girl, I feel like Marlo, if Marlo was a good villain, I'm saying villain with quotation, then Marlo really could go after, or kind of basically, I guess, go after Porsha, and it would make sense because Marlo and Porsha, I don't think left. Did they leave on the best of terms? I can't remember. I cannot remember. It was just somebody needs to ask the questions. Maybe it could be a new girl, or it could be a new girl. There we go. I just forgot about it. Maybe it could be a new girl. Oh, hey, how are you? Girl, that's what they need. They don't even need Marlo. A light bulb just went off. They don't even need Marlo. They can just bring the new girls into the group and they can ask Porsha whatever they need to ask her. Hello? And then Porsha, of course, gonna get mad because I don't care what nobody got to say. If y'all were out here in these streets calling Kenya Moore, Kenya Moore whore, or Kenya whore Moore, whatever y'all was calling Kenya because she called Apollo fine and because she did flirt with Apollo, then girl, y'all need to have way more smoke than that for somebody who walked in a bitch house and walked out with her husband and her Hennessy. Sick of y'all. Girl, I done got mad. You know what I'm saying? Porsha gonna have to answer to that. She gonna have to. It wouldn't be no different. It wouldn't be no different than Kenya leaving and then coming back with Mark Daly and us like, girl, who is this man? Girl, who is this? You done left the show with no child, came back with the child and a husband. Girl, who is this? Oh, was Kenya already married before she left? Oh, I think she was. Oh, I just told a lie. I got it wrong. She was married, and then that's when she got demoted because she didn't tell him she got married. Oh, that's what it was, I think. My mouth was moving faster than my brain. Yeah, that's what it was. Kenya was married, and she was already, I think, pregnant at the reunion. She didn't tell us. And then the next season, because they were pissed off that she got married, then I think they told her whatever they told her. Anyways, the point still remains. Porsha need to get some work. Season 16. I also feel like this should be they should, if they're going down this road where they haven't been filming, which is great. They need to make sure that whoever they cast, they come in telling real stories. I don't want to hear about no, and I hope Sheree don't come back. I don't want to hear anything about Sheree and Martell. I don't want to hear fake stories. Because what happens is when the girls avoid telling their truth, the opposite of the truth is a lie. So if they're not telling their truth, they're telling a lie. Okay? That's how I look at it. So if Porsha gonna come back to the show, she needs to make sure she tells her truth. And another thing, I don't want Bravo trying to cover up for Porsha because the real villain of Real Housewives of Atlanta has always been Porsha Williams. That's the real villain. Y'all swapping down this Kenya. I don't know how you can have more mug shots out of everybody in the friend group, walk into somebody's house, walk out with their husband and they Hennessy. I'm more worried about the Hennessy than that nigga. Okay? It's the liquor for me, not the nigga. Okay? Girl, walk out with that woman's bottle of Hennessy and her husband. Girl, accuse Candy and Todd or repeat whatever you say Phaedra told you, knowing it was a damn lie. Use Black Lives Matter as a storyline. How is Black Lives Matter? How is Porsha? How is Black Lives Matter going now, girl? So I don't want, and then Bravo cover up for Porsha every chance they get. Kenya, I think is gonna do what needs to be done. Kenya can work. They just need to give her something to work with. Kenya can work. We all know Kenya can work. Kenya don't mind. Kenya doesn't mind clocking in, baby. That's never been an issue for Miss Kenya Summer Moore. You have to give her something to work with. I hope her and Porsha, all BS aside, I hope her and Porsha have a sit down and be like, listen, girl, this is make it or break it for the show. So we're going to go into this thing and this is what we need to do. Girl, we're going to try to be cool. If we have a little back and forth, that's okay. But for the most part, we can't give them what we was giving them seasons, whatever through whatever. It's like a new day. I hope they really sit down and have a real conversation. Because these two are going to be the ones that pretty much move the show along now. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be on Porsha and Kenya to make sure that this season does what it needs to do. Also, the production. That's a big part. Because we always putting it on the girls, but y'all forget about the producers. This is a produced reality TV show. This is a produced reality TV show. So I need the production to step in and do their fucking job too. If everybody steps up and does their job, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Anyways, I'm not like I said, I'm not surprised Porsha is returning. I just told my friend this like literally like a few hours ago. Well, Porsha coming back. No, she not. Yes, she is. No, she not. Okay. I think Porsha missed being a housewife. Porsha pretty much quit all her jobs. We gonna call a thing a thing. Hello? Girl, what's gonna be the gag is if Porsha get back on the show and then fuck around and leave Simon. That's how I'm gonna gag. No, I ain't. Cause girl, we know her and Simon ain't gonna last. Girl, I'm so messy. I'm at the grocery store, girl. I'm about to go in here and get me a little piece of fruit. Something I can nibble on. Sometimes I get hungry in the middle of the night. And I be need something to just, snack on. So I'm gonna go ahead and get me some like blackberries. I wish I really want some watermelon, but girl, who is this? Girl, I feel like at nighttime, this when all the boys who got body come. This when all the boys who got body come to the grocery store. Is that what it is? Because I keep saying all the boys with body walking into the grocery store. What is going on? I don't know, but I need to find out. But yeah, shout out to season 16. Real Housewives of Atlanta, it will always be my favorite housewife show, hands down. So I'm someone, y'all have heard me say this before. I don't care who they brought back. I don't care who they brought back. They could have gave everybody a pink slip and brought on new bitches. I was still gonna watch. Hello? I wasn't giving up on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I know y'all, girl, all the girl. I know all y'all who's out there, girl. I know y'all miss Real Housewives of Atlanta now, especially with that bullshit we got going over there, going on over there in Potomac. I know y'all over there, girl, shaking y'all legs, girl, waiting for Atlanta to come back, girl. Y'all done gave Potomac all of what y'all gave them, girl. They in a flop era. I mean, everybody gonna have a flop season. They're gonna have to do something over there with Potomac too, because that can't go on no longer. You talking about a group of bitches that don't like each other? Baby, look at Real Housewives of Potomac. Those women do not like each other. That's why it's not working. That's exactly why it's not working over in Potomac. Anyways, girl, this is about Atlanta. Shout out to Porsha. Shout out to Kenya. You know, regardless if I like Porsha or not, I knew she was coming back. I who is this? I knew she was coming back. Porsha has a very large fan base. They love Porsha. I just don't, but they love Porsha. I think it'll be great for the show. I think it'll be great for the ratings. Do I think they're gonna start hitting 3 million, 4 million? No, because they wasn't hitting 4 million before Porsha left. So they're not getting back up to 3, 4 million, but I could see them getting back over 1 million. So yeah. Who is this? I'm telling y'all, all the niggas is at the grocery store. What is going on? I feel like I need to be going in there and give me a jug of water. Okay? Because the girl, let me tell you, I want to give a shout out to the boys who really be focused on their fitness. Because y'all don't be playing no games. Okay? Y'all be for real. Y'all be for real about eating baked chicken and broccoli every day. And girl, here I go the other day, girl, eating Shake Shack. Ugh, I'm so disgusted at myself. Girl, ugh. I was so disgusted at myself, but that Shake Shack was so delicious. If y'all ain't never had Shake Shack, go. It's expensive. I'm not even gonna send y'all up there and don't tell my cousins the truth. If you go to Shake Shack, girl, you're gonna spend about $20. Okay? And I'm talking about on a burger and some fries. Okay? Girl, you ain't even got to the drink part. Okay? When I first started going, I used to just get me a burger, some fries, and a glass of water. I said, girl, y'all already got me giving y'all almost $20. Because I used to get the bacon cheese fries. I get the bacon cheese fries and I get the double smoke shack. And the burgers are really the size of like a McDouble from McDonald's. Oh, girl, hello? Yeah, you heard what I just said, girl. I just said the burgers are like the size of a McDouble from McDonald's, okay? And the burger be $12. The one I get is $12. This man scared the shit out of me. Anyways, I'm gone, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Bye, y'all.